Jason, you're involved with the RugbyForce initiative, and at this time of year with the Six Nations exciting everybody about rugby, it's got to be a superb opportunity to engage with true fans at the grassroots level as well.
Yeah, it is. To see them in their own environment as well. That's the nicest thing about it, because you're actually going to see them at their clubs that their club might need refurbishment to improve their facilities, and actually to see the club as a whole, not just a first team or a certain select group of people. You're seeing the club for what it is, so from the first team all the way down to the minis, to the under 5s and 6s. So it's fantastic. It's a real community effort as well. So no, actually I'd mostly say alongside the rugby, that's one of my genuine highlights as well.
What are the main objectives of RugbyForce? What's it trying to achieve?
Literally just to improve clubs' facilities, what they provide for the community. Literally, and it's not a case of just putting money in someone's club. It's creating that environment, making sure that people at the club are helping themselves. So we get people out, we get the members out. We've had them on literally digging ditches. We've had them painting the clubhouse. We've had everything done, and it is. I mean, at one point we had at one of the clubs we had one of the youth teams painting the walls. And I'm not too sure the parents were too happy, because I think the kids had more paint on them than the walls. But that does create that community spirit that we want at our rugby clubs, and it shows that that's not dead. That's still there. So it's fantastic being a part of that.
And how important is it to create a sense of pride in a rugby club for those people who might be new to the game, who obviously don't want to turn up to see some old falling apart shed and say, why don't you come and play our beautiful oval ball game?
No, it's very important. I think it's more the message that we all give out to people that's involved in the game, or people that want to be involved in the game. It's whether people want to become involved as in players or administrators, as volunteers. It could be someone who runs the line, I don't know, for a fourth team. It could be someone who is one of the tea ladies in the canteen in one of the clubs. So it's not just about the first team, which is a big thing at all the clubs. The first teams are very important because they're the top end of the club. But this is about everybody at the club, and I truly believe that's what rugby clubs are all about. That's what they stand for. That's how I first started playing my rugby, at a club very similar to that. And I don't beat around the bush. The first club I ever played at Barking Rugby Club, when I was a kid, it was an air raid shelter. We didn't have any showers, we didn't have anything. So I know exactly what facilities or lack of facilities means to club members. So I think this is a fantastic initiative.
With some of the facilities and the advances in quality in perhaps the Premiership or internationally, you'd probably barely recognise the facilities these days, would you, Jason?
Oh, it's chalk and cheese. It's chalk and cheese. But this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to help rugby clubs help themselves, really. And I'm really happy to say that a lot of the clubs are taking it up with true gusto as well, that they really want to be part of this, and they want to prove that they are worthy of an award like this. So no, it's fantastic, and I must admit, all the clubs so far that have already put in to apply for it, it's overwhelming. It really is. So it's fantastic. I must admit, the amount of support for people's rugby clubs that's out there is amazing.
Jason, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.